If OpenAI really opens ChatGPT to adult content as is being discussed, this is not just a policy tweak. It's a pricing and business model shift that could rewrite GenAI economics. Now, most folks will debate morality. As a pricing strategist, I am looking at risk-adjusted unit economics, channel constraints, and how you package value without blowing up your margins or your brand. Now, I saw this reported in The Guardian. If true, here's the strategic lens you should use, even if you're not in adult content, because the same playbook applies to any high-risk or regulated category: health, finance, even youth-facing experiences. The first mistake is treating this like a simple on-off switch. Allow adult content, charge the same price, move on. That's how you get crushed. The cost to serve for adult content is structurally different. You are dealing with stricter moderation and appeals, higher legal exposure, more disputes, and tighter rules from app stores and payment networks. Flat pricing ignores variable risk, and that's a fast path to negative margins. So what changes? 3 layers: channels, payment rails, and compliance. Channel risk. Apple's App Store and Google Play are clear. Pornographic content is not allowed. If your AI product outputs erotic content, you likely can't ship that experience in native apps, or you will need hard gating that removes it from those channels. Your iOS and Android SKUs may need to be safe default only, while the web becomes your adult capable channel. That's a packaging decision before it's a moral one. Number 2, payment rails. Card networks and processors have enhanced standards for adult businesses. You will see heightened KYC, content verification expectations, higher chargeback scrutiny, and sometimes fewer processor choices. Think back to the OnlyFans reversal tied to payment partner pressure. If you want reliable monetization, you may need specialized providers to price in higher dispute risk. And number 3, compliance. In some regions, age verification is required by adult sites. In the UK, the online safety regime pushes platforms toward stronger protections. Various US states have passed age gating laws, and enforcement risk is rising. That means vendor fees, workflows, and user friction, real operating costs, you must recover in your pricing. Now, how do you turn this into a defensible pricing and packaging strategy? Start with risk-adjusted pricing. Not all tokens are equal. Create a separate price fence for high-risk content. For example, keep your standard subscription or usage rate for general content. Add a compliance uplift for adult flag generations, either via a higher per token rate, a credits multiplier, or a metered surcharge. You are not just charging for compute, you are pricing in moderation, dispute handling, and legal exposure. Second, segment your SKUs by channel and brand. Maintain a safe default flagship, what I call the trust protecting SKU for app stores and enterprise procurement. Then create a web-only adult pro entitlement gated by strong age and identity checks. This reduces brand dilution and protects distribution while unlocking a new revenue line. If you are OpenAI, that might even be a sub-brand to insulate ChatGPT's core trust halo. Third, gate with compliance workflows, not just a checkbox. Age verification, geo controls, and auditable logging for creators. If you enable image or video generation, offer a higher tier with watermarking or provenance controls to de-risk downstream misuse. Make those features part of a premium compliance bundle so the customers who create the risk help fund the controls. Number 4, choose payment rails strategically. Be realistic. Some mainstream processors won't support this category at scale. Consider adult-friendly gateways and expect higher dispute reserves. Price this in. Offer annual prepaid discounts on web to stabilize cash flow and offset processor friction. Fifth, regional packaging. Offer features only where you can actually comply. Use entitlements to geofence access and make the commercial terms explicit. Price, availability, and data retention vary by jurisdiction. This avoids blanket promises that break under local law. Now, let's talk customer psychology. Most people usually miss this. You need to de-risk perception while monetizing value. That means decoupling. A safe default plan maintains simplicity for mainstream users. The adult capable plan introduces friction by design. ID checks, web-only access, and a separate upsell page. That friction signals seriousness, filters impulse misuse, and justifies a price uplift. It's a price fence anchored on compliance, not on morality. Bundling matters too. Don't sell not safe for work output. Sell a creator toolkit, advanced prompting, watermarking, moderation controls, priority review, and appeal SLAs. Bundle risk-reducing features to shift the conversation from taboo to professionalism. And then anchor the price to the business outcome. Safer monetization for creators and the platforms. Here is how you would do implementation in 10 steps. 1. Define a clear content taxonomy with auto-flagging thresholds. 2. Model cost to serve by content type, moderation minutes, dispute rates, and processor fees. 3. Run payment processor due diligence and pick primary and backup rails. 4. Separate channels. App stores remain safe by default. Web hosts adult features. Number 5. Integrate age verification vendors and capture the per check cost. 6. Design a risk-adjusted meter or credits multiplier. 7. Build the compliance bundle, watermarking, audit logs, SLAs. 8. Add regional entitlements and geofencing. 9. Update TNC and admin controls for enterprise. 10. Instrument metrics, adult share of volume, compliance gross margin, dispute rate, moderation latency, and churn. The takeaway: if you enable high-risk content, price the risk, separate the channels, and bundle compliance as value. Otherwise, you will get squeezed, blocked in app stores, cut off by processors, and underwater on support costs. Which piece should I break down next? The risk-adjusted usage metric or the channel separation playbook for app stores versus web? I'm Akhil from Monetizely. And if you want help pressure testing your pricing before you launch, drop a comment and I will analyze your situation next.